What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds, where today I got a brand new car for you guys. This car kind of has some sentimental value to me in a way. It's not the car that I was arrested in as a kid, but it sure is similar. This is a 1986 Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser wagon. So here it is. I paid too much for it. This was $3,000 at auction, and it is a 1986 Olds Custom Cruiser. They also had an Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser as well, and I'm going to tell you the story, which is the whole reason I bought this car. Back in 1994, I had a girlfriend who became my first wife. Her name was Jenny, and I could not stay away from her. Now, I didn't have any means of transportation myself. We didn't live particularly close to one another. So, one night, I was on the phone with her, and I said, you know what, why don't I come pick you up? I'll borrow my stepdad's car. Well, turns out he owned a silver Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser, basically the exact same car. Now, I had driven before, even though I was only 14 years old. I had gotten into some trouble. Let's just say I had driven a lot, including cross-country from Oklahoma to Georgia. So I was very familiar with driving, and driving to her house would have been super easy, which it was. I got the keys, and I headed on down to her place, where I thought, if I'm being completely honest, I thought I was going to get lucky. 14 years old, come on, man. I thought, and let me show you why, all right? Take a look back here. Okay, you see where I'm going with this? There is a lot of room back here, and if I remember correctly, I don't remember how it works, but I am certain that this seat like flips out and folds down somehow. Yeah, again, I don't remember how, but this is kind of like oh, it's right here, maybe? Yeah, there we go. So there we go. I knew it. I knew it. It's been a while, guys, but it came right back to me, man. I hope my mom doesn't see this video, because she sure ain't going to want to hear about none of this. But anyway, there's quite a bit of room, but hold on. In case you need, is it locked? In case you need a little extra room. I don't think it's locked. I think this door handle's broken. Go figure. In case you needed just a little extra room back there, where's the door handle for this? Oh, they buried it. There we go. I am certain that this back seat folds down to give you even more room. Yeah, here we go. Seat release. Okay. I think now you guys understand where I was going with this idea. Now, you can't entirely fault me. Hormones were taking over, okay? I didn't really have a choice. This wasn't something I did intentionally. I didn't mean to steal my stepdad's car, but I sure thought I was going to get lucky that night. I say thought I was going to get lucky because obviously that didn't happen. So, here's something. If you guys remember telephones, actual old school landlines. Now, if you had one in your house, maybe you had two. You had one in your bedroom, you had one in the kitchen. Well, in this case, my girlfriend Jenny had taken the phone into her room, and we were planning to meet up so that I could pick her up in the back of the station wagon, and, we were going to go have some fun. Here's what I didn't know. Her mom and her big brother, they were listening in on another phone in the house. So they knew I was coming. So they called the Midwest City Police Department. You guys guess what happened next? I came rolling up in the old Vista Cruiser, and I thought, I'm about to get lucky. And, I don't know. I was sitting outside of her house maybe 5 minutes. Lights came on. Yeah, the cops came and got me, and they took me to jail in Midwest City. And I actually had to stay in jail. My mom was so mad, rightfully so. My mom was so pissed off at me. She did not come get me. Even though I was a juvenile, they put me in the grown-up jail. I had a room, not really a cell, but a room with glass all around it to myself. And 2 days it took her to come get me because she refused to pull me out. They had to threaten her with filing charges for like child abandonment or something, child neglect. They threatened her with something. She finally came and got me. And guess what they picked me up in? The old Vista Cruiser. Now, I haven't really thought about that car since those days. Not necessarily a good memory, you know. I want to make it clear I'm not proud of what I did. I just think back to how dumb I was as a kid and how something like the potential for maybe getting lucky could drive you to do some of the most insane, stupid, dangerous, and crazy things as a teenager. Well, needless to say, I saw this car pop up at ACV Auctions. It's a dealer-only auction, and although I feel like it's a little much, you know, the price is a little steep for one of these old boats, the nostalgia, man. I had to drive one again because I have not driven one since I sold his car and got arrested. I've never driven another one. It's supposed to be a red light, which means no guarantees, but in the auction, they did say it ran, and I've noticed a few things about the car immediately. One, and these are things that I find in common with cars that have been parked for many, many years. The tires were severely underinflated, okay, like it's been sitting a while. The gas did not smell particularly good, so I put about 3 gallons of fresh fuel in. It was also almost out of gas as well. Battery, dated 2021, completely dead. This car has been here for almost 48 hours, and this battery, I think, may be toast. So it shows that it's charged. I've had it on rejuvenating cycles over and over again, and I don't know if it's I don't know if the battery is going to come back to life or not. But why don't we try to start this car? My thought is this car has probably been parked for, I'd guess, a while. These were not known to be, you know, particularly reliable, but they're good old cars, man. This one has a 5.0 liter carbureted with like these electronic nannies. This is when they started going from carburetors and adding electronics to them. Oh, dummy. Take a look at the old radio, cassette deck, air conditioning controls, Oldsmobile 88, and we've got, you know what this is? This is the tool for getting, this is the lock, and this is to get the center cap off of the hubcaps. That was a GM thing back in the day because people were stealing hubcaps. So what they did is they put a little notch down here in this center piece. You pop that out with the tool, and then there's a lock. You use that key and you unlock it, and then you can pop these hubcaps off of the wheels. I don't believe this battery is okay. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do before we go and get ourselves in a world of trouble here. Let me go grab my battery tester real quick. Let's test this battery and see where it's at. Now, before I go any further in the video, some of you have probably already noticed the Z28 on the trailer, and I'm sure the question's already coming in. What are you doing with the Z28? What's happening? Not to worry, guys. It's on the trailer because there is a new Maaco that has opened up in Norman, Oklahoma, and this is going in for a color change. And you may have noticed, I don't know, we'll get to some of these other things, but I took the 66 Ford Galaxy 500 over there today for a repaint, and we're changing the color of that one too. Now, I got a new battery tester. I actually just got this in a couple days ago, and this thing is amazing. This is a Foxwell BT705. Now, again, I don't think this battery is coming back to life, but this is a really nice battery tester, and because it's Amazon Prime days right now, I got this on sale. So if you're interested, this will do 12 volt and 24 volt systems. It will do the charging test on the car. It will do the cranking test on the car. This is a very good unit, and it does, I believe, wireless printing. You have to set it up, but it can do wireless printing as well. It's got the battery type, a regular or a start-stop, and then we're going to do out of vehicle because I've got to disconnect. Top post or side post, why that matters, I don't know, but side post. AGM, this is a regular or gel. And the CCA on this is supposed to be, I can't see it. It's covered in What is it, 500? 600? I can't read that. Maybe that's 800. Oh, hell, I think it's 600. I don't know, guys. This is at 850. We'll drop it down to 600. All right, here we go, 600. And then enter. Replace battery. Oh, wow. 59 cold cranking amps. State of charge, 83%. 58 ohms. I don't know what half that stuff means, but that battery ain't no good, man. Unfortunately, I don't think I have another side post available for this car. So let me get the terminals hooked up on this real quick. In fact, you know what? I bet I do. I'll bet the little Saturn. Oh, hell, I got one in the Camaro too, don't I? I've got a battery I could put in this. What's it take? You got to remove the bolt here. You got to remove the bolt here. Is there another one down there somewhere? No, it just flips. Yeah. Let's hook the battery up real quick and just see if we can get this thing to even try to start. All right. I don't expect we're even going to have lights. No, we do have some lights. Yeah. We got lights. It ain't going to crank. Oh. Get cranked just fine. There it is. It actually cranked pretty damn good. And it fired right up. We got lights. Window. Oh, come on now. What about the other window? Yeah. Now, do you guys want to see something really cool about this car? This back window. Woo, ooh, that smells rich. We got lights and everything. There should be a switch for rolling down the back window. I'm telling you, my sisters and I used to fight over that seat back there. Man, we did. Spare tire is hiding up under here somewhere. I could have swore there was a switch for this window to roll it down. It has been so long since I've been in one of these. I am so excited. There it is right there. There it goes. No way. I guess that's as far as it goes. Yeah, that's as far as it goes. Do the back windows roll down too? If this thing's got air conditioning, you guys, we're gonna keep this forever. Let's turn the AC on. Let's see what's going on out here. Oh, it smells like it's running rich. Look at that back window. Look at that, would you? Whew. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Tag light, tail lights, back window is down. I think that's as far as she goes. All the other windows work. Tires have good tread on them. I'd love to find a date code on these. Not gonna bet on it though, guys. These may be a little older. 105S. The date code is CXBN. That's Charlie X-Ray Bravo Nancy. I couldn't tell you what that stands for. We do not have an air compressor clutch running. We do have headlights, parking lights. All right. Hey, look, power seats. Look at all the chrome power locks. They seem to work. Dome lights. I love this car. Horn. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let this thing run. We're gonna let the battery just kind of juice up a little bit. I'm gonna move all this stuff out of the way. Let me grab a jump pack just in case. And guys, we're gonna take her out on the first drive. We're gonna see if we can drive this old 86 Oldsmobile on the 10-mile run. Are you guys ready? An old 5-liter, man, and all the cargo room or sleeping room you could ever want. You want to talk about like an overlander vehicle? Everybody's talking about like Jeeps and these Sprinters and things. No, man. Little did you know, there's a car out there that you didn't know existed. The Olds Custom and Vista Cruiser, man. These are the ones. Oh, whoop. Already greeted with a service engine soon. Yeah, how much gas? Ooh. She's a little low on the fuel there. That's all right, though. Do we have a radio? We get some tunes? I'm guessing no? No, it doesn't. No speakers, no nothing? I don't hear anything. Seek? No, I don't hear. Okay, let's turn it off. Apparently it doesn't work. That's too bad. Ashtray. Oh yeah, big ashtray right there with a penny on heads. That's a lucky penny right there from 1979. Wow. All right, let me get buckled up, guys. Let's see if this thing will make the 10-mile run. What a comfortable old cruiser. Oh my goodness, this brings back so many memories. I should go pick my mom up in this. If this thing has a good transmission and there's nothing crazy wrong with the engine, I will drive this. I usually do like a movie date with my mom and Nick. We try to go once a week. I've been kind of sick lately, so we haven't been able to. But I should go. I don't know. I don't think she has the fondest of memories in this car because of what I did. Needless to say, it created some serious tension in her relationship, and I didn't live there much longer. So, oh my goodness, shift. It shifted. Oh, come on. Oh, it's dying. Uh-oh. What is wrong with you? What is going on, man? We were rolling. Don't do this to me. What's the problem? It seemed like a fuel issue is what it seemed like. It was cutting out something fierce. Oh, man. It's running fine now, though. Okay, we're not doing 10 miles until I know we're not going to get left on the side of the road. Shifts great. It rides great. Nope, it's cutting out. It's trying to die. It's like as soon as you start getting going, it tries to die. Come on, old girl. It runs great and it shifts great. It seems like once we really start moving, she starts bucking and cutting out. But like I'm giving it some throttle and it takes right. Oh. Oh, it died. Oh, it died. Huh. Okay. Well, we're just gonna coast a little bit, I guess. Oh, there we go. All right. Hey, let's turn off those lights. We'll just coast and I'm glad we didn't make it. Something smells like it's burning. I hope that's not this car. I don't see any smoke. It's probably somebody burning garbage. Uh-oh. There it is. Boy, it seems like a fuel problem to me. And then she's ready to go again. Once you start getting up to speed, it cuts out and dies. Could it be a problem with the carburetor? Could it be a fuel pump giving out? My first instinct is the fuel pump. Let's turn on the turn signal. I should probably have the headlights on, but I'm so worried this thing's gonna die and kill that battery because that battery was not doing well. right, see? It pulls out traffic just fine, and we're rolling down the road. There's 25, 25, 25, and it starts bucking and cutting out. 25. Come on, can we do 30? No. And it just died. Come on, man. It's got to be a fuel problem. Let's turn those lights off again. It's got to be a fuel problem. Oh, man. This thing's a freaking tank. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, I guess the 10-mile drive is not in this car's immediate future. So why don't you guys start dropping comments below? I'm certain we got a fuel problem. My only question is, what do you think it is? Could it be the strainer in the tank maybe? Getting clogged up with gunk? Maybe it's been sitting for a while and it got some rust in it. It could be a failing diaphragm in the fuel pump. It could possibly be in the carburetor. But I mean, it seems like once you stop, it'll start right back up, right? Yeah, it's running. What if we give it throttle? Oh yeah, she'll rev. How bizarre. What is going on? What if we drive it backwards? I suppose, I doubt it's a vacuum leak. It idles nice and low. It's running smooth as silk. So this one could be fun. It's got an HEI distributor. I'm also thinking maybe the coil's heating up and dying. I don't think so, though. I don't. Let's see if we keep it around 20 if it still dies. Because it seemed like once I got up to 30, 35, that's when it crapped out on me. So right now I'm going 25, and I'm just going to kind of keep it between 25 and 30. I smell something. I do. I smell something. I don't know what that is. Let's keep it under 35, and let's see if it still tries to stall out and die, or if this is something that only happens once you start getting into the RPMs a little bit. Under load, I should say, because when it's in park or neutral or whatever, you can rev this thing all day, and she seems quite fine and happy with it. No problems at all. Let's see if we can get a little scratch here. Yep, she did. So again, we're at 25. Let's go this way. Let me turn on the headlights. Let's go this way. There's usually no traffic back here. Uh-oh. Is it cutting out already? Yep. Up. Come on. Come on. Nope, she died. Okay. Well, this is not the test drive I expected to take today. She came to a stop and fires right back up. It sputtered there for a minute, but we're revving it. And it runs just fine again. This got to be I'm serious, this is a fuel problem. This is absolutely a fuel problem. And we're back. Let's see how fast we can go. Oh, look. Oh, nope, there's 30. Come on. 35. Come on. Oh, she's pissed. Come on. She can't do more than 30. There's something going on here. She is just... Yeah, I'm surprised it's still running. 25. And then I smell this funny smell again. I think I know what it is. I know what it is, and we need to turn it around and get it home. quick. Yeah. Yep. No. Oh my goodness. Easy, girl. Come on. Flip that UE. Catalytic converter's clogged up. I guarantee it. I know that smell. I knew I recognized that smell. Come on. Yep. Catalytic converter's clogged up. I think we've got a bad converter. She's building up back pressure. She's choking herself out. And the smell we're smelling kind of smells like rotten eggs or natural gas. That smell is the converter getting really, really hot. That's my guess. There we go. I don't know. I could be wrong though, because remember, you can sit and rev it up at an idle and it revs just fine. The engine should get choked out when you're revving it up too. Ooh. Oh, wow. I smell it. We're doing almost 40 now, and it's still going. Nope, there it's sputting out 35, and it died. It died. Oh, that smell. Whoo! We need to get this thing on the lift. Normally I say putting it on the lift for the second video, but obviously guys, we ain't going far in this one. So why don't I cripple this thing back to the house? Let's get it on the lift and let's see if we can figure out what in the heck is going on with this car. All right, we made it back to the shop and she is not sounding too happy. The first thing I want to do is find the exhaust pipe, and she, of course she dies. Where is the exhaust pipe? Where is? Hell, I don't even see it. Interesting. It must have, I'm guessing it fell off. We can turn these lights off now. The dims are barely see, you can barely see anything with them. Uh-oh. Huh. I think we need to get it raised up here. I'm on the lift 100%, so let's get her up in the air. We'll take a look underneath it and see if we can see anything, figure out where the exhaust is, and if it stays running, we'll be able to feel what kind of pressure we got coming out of the exhaust system. Well, she's running like a top. I mean, this thing purrs like a kitten, and even the suspension was smooth as butter going down the road. I hear exhaust leaks. Oh yeah, we've definitely got a nasty leak there. Oh, she's leaking a little bit of oil or something right here. Yeah, look at all the spider webs and cobwebs on this thing. She's been parked for a long time. Yeah, she's been parked for a long time, but surprisingly clean underneath. Yeah, I hear we've definitely got some pretty good flow coming out after the catalytic converter right here. And then it goes down to the muffler. This thing's got all kinds of exhaust leaks. But I mean, I can feel pretty good pressure. There it goes, spitting and sputting. And now she's gonna die. Yeah. So we are missing part of the exhaust here. Where it comes out the back, it's completely gone. Surprisingly though, even the tank straps are not rusted apart or anything. They've got some decent rust on them, but it's not bad. It's really, this is in honestly pretty incredible condition underneath. Get somebody to throw a new muffler and exhaust on it. I would get rid of that catalytic converter. You're leaking oil. And there it goes. You're leaking gear oil. Looks like it's coming out of the pinion seal. But surprisingly, everything under here looks pretty good. I was certain this was going to be a catalytic converter issue. Now I'm not so sure. So there's a little air tube. This would have gone to your smog pump right here. This is going to be releasing exhaust also. This goes to your smog pump, which has been deleted on this. This would have been where your smog pump takes fresh air and shoves it into the catalytic converter for emissions, which, like I said, somebody already deleted on all of that. If you look over here, somebody's put a new caliper and new brake hoses over there. Same thing over here, new caliper and new brake hoses as well. What have we got going on, man? What is the deal with this car? Everything under it just looks so clean. The oil leak here is that's kind of a shame, probably coming from, actually it looks like it may, oh, this is a remanufactured engine. Hold up, just found a reman tag on it. Are you serious? The trans looks like it's a reman too, so I'm a little confused here. It says remanufactured non-original equipment, and it's got the numbers Q802920, and then under it is a teeny tiny D015. Remanufactured non-original equipment Q802920. That's why this engine looks so damn good. Look at the freeze plugs. Can you see that? Look how nice this looks. Look how nice this looks. Interesting. Fuel pump looks nasty. Gaskets look real nice on the engine. Looks like it may have just a slight oil pan leak. That'd be my guess. I'm blown away. This is not an engine with a lot of miles on it, guys. It's not. So, what's causing the problem? I feel... Oh, is this an aftermarket? That's an aftermarket fuel filter. One of the... I can't get you up there, I don't think. Hold on. You see that? That's a glass fuel filter. And it goes through here. Where do the fuel lines go? Right here. Okay, we've got... Hold on. And then we've got some replacement copper lines here. Interesting. So this thing had been parked. Absolutely. Somebody came back in here and got this thing running again, is what they did. So there's the rusted out original lines right here that are broken. Yeah, and somebody ran copper. And we got some new rubber hoses. Rubber hoses look to be in good shape. Copper line looks to be in pretty good shape as well. And it comes back here, and we go back to the fuel line, rubber fuel line. It goes up. Where does it go? Up and over. Where it goes back to the tank. Got a vent line, a return line, and a supply line. I can't see any further than that. I can't see above the tank, but what I can see is we got some really gnarly looking rubber lines, and these are certainly rusty looking fuel lines, guys. Yeah. I wonder if these are these lines just shot, or... Oh boy, I don't want to... Yeah, those are crusty. Let me see if I can get you guys up there. Maybe you can see a little more than I can. Boy. I feel like it's a fuel issue. I certainly do. So, you know, it is a little rough in some places, but it's definitely not the end of the world. Looks like somebody's redone fuel lines or brake lines back here as well at some point, because they look pretty good. And no rusted out floors. And then I assume this is brake line right here that somebody has tied in. Is that copper brake line? Surely not, yeah? And then they spliced it in here too. There's a junction right there that runs up to the proportioning valve. Interesting. Well, I don't think we're gonna figure anything else out down here, guys. I'm surprised everything is in such good shape, though. This is remarkable for a Rust Belt car, guys. Honestly remarkable. Give me a few minutes. Let me get this thing back down on the ground. Let's pop the cover off of the air cleaner. And I don't know, we may let it run for a while, and then when it finally tries to stall, maybe shoot a little starting fluid in it and see if it stays running. If it does, well then that'll tell us for sure it's a fuel problem. If it doesn't, I still have my doubts about this catalytic converter. So here's a trick that I do. Just to give me an idea. Just give the converter a little whack. Oh. Oh. Well, I've got my suspicions on this converter. I do. I've got my suspicions on this converter. I wish we could get something in there and take a look and see what the inside of this thing looks like without having to take this off, because this stuff is so crusty. Guys, if it comes off, it ain't never going back on. The flange is rusted out. I mean, you take this off, you're done. It's over. I'll tell you what I don't hear. I don't hear a bunch of rattling around. How hot is it? Ooh, boy, she's warm. Golly. The exhaust is very, very hot on this, like all the way back. Hear that? That's what I was listening for. Uh-huh. You hear all the rattling? Bingo. I think my suspicions may have been right. I think we've got a partially clogged up catalytic, maybe very clogged up catalytic converter, but I also think this muffler is full of rust as well, or it's either full of rust or the muffler is clogging up from the catalytic converter. Here's what I think we're gonna do. How hot is this? We could try to run my borescope through the exhaust, and I don't know, that muffler is super hot. Like, super, super hot. I think she's backing up, guys. I think between the muffler and the converter, she's backing up. Let's try to start it up again. And I bet it starts right up. Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. Come on. Oh, you hear that? And now it's gonna die. Yeah, I hear nothing but rattling around underneath the car. Yeah, she's plugged up. She's plugged up. Now you guys can tell me what you think, if you think I'm right or if you think I'm wrong. I'm trying to think of what I can do here, because number one, I think I need to cut off the converter. I think that's the first thing, but I don't think I have anything to replace it with. Wait, what are these? Hold on, what are these? What do we got? We got, an exhaust repair kit, 18 inches long, 2 1/4. This is probably gonna be 2 1/2. This is also 2 1/4, so 2 1/4 may not fit. But we do have some flex pipe. I guess if nothing else, we could just drive it without the converter hooked up. But if I cut it off, And it's not the converter. I also had some cherry bombs. I bet I gave those back to Santa. I had some cherry bombs. I was thinking, man, this thing would probably sound good if you threw a cherry bomb where that muffler is. Let's see if after sitting for a couple minutes, it's cleared itself out and it'll fire up now. Oh, okay. See, this is a little... I should don't want to start at all. Cars, man. Finicky creatures, these things are. Let's try to crank on it again. That battery's actually doing pretty good for a... No. Okay. So this is what I was hoping for. We'd get to a point where it wouldn't run, and then I could shoot a little starting fluid down there. Oh, ooh, hot. Yep, good old Quadrajet. Let's just shoot a little starting fluid down it and see if I don't have much. See if that brings her to life. If it does, it's more likely a fuel delivery issue. If it doesn't, then it's going to be something else. Let's see what happens. Oh. Oh. Yeah, battery's toast. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe we're looking at a fuel delivery problem then. Well, guys, I'm losing faith that we're going to be able to take this thing on the 10-mile run tonight. I was really, really hoping, but this isn't looking promising. Let's put the jump pack on her. Come on, get in there. There we go. Give her some juice. And really? She's done, man. She is finished. She does not want to run at all anymore. Well, one way or another, we are getting somewhere. I know that was way too much. Way too much. Yeah, she's running. It's a fuel problem. I was certain it was a catalytic converter. I was positive of it. And now it's running again. So what are you guys thinking? Fuel pump? Carburetor? Give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna sit here and just kind of see what this thing does. All right, ladies and gentlemen that know Rochester Quadrajets, maybe you can help me out here because this ain't my thing, okay? Here's what I did. I disconnected whatever this plug is that goes on the front of the carburetor on the driver's side. Then I disconnected a plug that goes on the passenger side of the carburetor. Okay, I unplugged both of those. I didn't seem to notice any difference when I unplugged that one. But when I unplugged this little turquoise one, it started running a whole lot better. And it has not died since. It's been running this whole time. No problem, running perfectly. I took the air cleaner off, disconnected the vacuum line, and capped it. And I'm going to run it with the air cleaner off. I'm going to bring a hammer with me. Of course, we have a check engine light. It's going to be permanently on because we disconnected everything. But listen to that. It's running great. with none of the electronics hooked up to it. Fires right up first turn of the key. So, let me ask you. I'm not familiar with these electronic quadrajets, all right? So it leaves me wondering, what exactly do these connectors do? What's this little turquoise connector do? And what does the little 3-pin that sits over here on the driver's side do? I think I'm going to take it out. I think we're going to do it again. I'm going to bring the booster pack with me, of course. I'm going to bring a hammer with me, maybe a little starting fluid, just because it seemed to start right up with starting fluid, and it actually stayed running this time. So, and a light, because now it's dark. I can deal with the check engine light. That's not a big deal, especially when you're talking about these old cars, guys. We did not have to cut anything off, so I'm very glad that I decided to wait and not just chop off the catalytic converter in the muffler. Although, it's probably safe to say the entire exhaust system on this is going to need to be replaced. My question is now, with all the little electronic crap disconnected, will this thing actually drive? Let me clean up this window so we can see a little better. Let's take her out for another spin. Let's try this again. Fired right up. It seems very happy with whatever we just did. Truth will come out once we get her on the road. Oh, did I leave something under the car? Hammers. I think I did. Well, I'm sure we'll hear it when we run over it. Any minute now. No? Maybe I didn't leave a hammer under there. I could have swore I did. All right, let's close the garage. And adjust my steering wheel. And let's do it to it. Let's find out if we're going to get left on the side of the freaking road again. Because it is dark now. So, it's dark and I've got nobody here that can help me or come get me if things go wrong. So we're going to take it. We're going to take it back this way. Because at least this way there's places to pull off. Oh, nope, it just died. Oh, yep, it just died. I mean, it was, yeah. Oh. Okay. Come on. Now it's running again. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. I thought maybe it was going to be something simple with the little electronic nannies on the carburetor. Apparently, that was not it. So, my fear now is that we're not going to get far before this thing just shuts off for good and doesn't come back again. And we're actually left stranded on the side of the road. It still has a funky smell coming out of the exhaust, man, like the... Let's give it some gas. Oh, and died instantly. Woo! Oh. Wow. That is awful. She's back again. She fires right back up, though. Somebody, drop a comment below and tell me what you think it is. I'm at a loss here, man. It's got great pickup, great power. I mean, when you start out from a dig, like, she takes right off like she means business. And then, you know, poof, it just dies. Well, really disappointed. Really disappointed. I'm certain it's a fuel issue. Nope, there we go, 25 miles an hour and dead. Come on, nope, there it is, it's back. Nope. No, she died. She's completely dead now. Great. All right. Well, this has been fun. Oh. It's got to be a fuel issue, man. Got to be a fuel issue. The way it just starts right back up again. I'm thinking the fuel filter that's attached to the front of the carburetor on this could be plugged up. There's that aftermarket glass filter that, to be quite honest with you, does not belong there. That could be part of the problem as well. But unfortunately, with as late as it's getting, I don't think we're going to figure this out in this video. At least we got to drive it. I mean, we know a few things. It does run, and it runs really, really well until it dies. It drives, it shifts, the suspension feels great. It doesn't rattle or clunk over bumps. I mean, this is a decent car right here, guys. All the lights, signals work. The battery, although, you know, it may not be the greatest, the battery came back from the dead, and it works. I don't understand. Oh, and there it went. There it went. There it went. Yeah, she's dead. Well, I am so glad we did not take this thing any further than we just did. All right, let's get back to my little Foxwell here. We're gonna sit it here. It says start the engine. It's gonna do the battery drain test when you start it. And it shows that it took 1.16 seconds to start the car, and the battery dropped down to 11 point something volts, which is normal. So that's nice. Checking for alternator output right now. It's going to test our alternator. It may tell us to rev the engine up. Rev engine with loads off. Idle engine and press OK to continue. Loads off as well. It says turn on high beams and blower motor. That's high beams and blower motor. On idle engine and press enter to continue. Testing alternator idle with load on. Rev engine. Idle. Turn off loads and engine. All right. And this is going to tell us if it thinks we've got a good alternator here. It says charging low output, no load 15.5 volts, and loaded 12.51. Now, part of that could be the fact that this battery is probably trash. All right, so we're done. We can go back to the menu. Let's do a battery test. Let's do 12 volt regular, in vehicle, side post, regular, CCA 600. Let's do this right now with the car off, and let's just see where this battery's at. Temperature is above 0 degrees Celsius. And volts 12.39. Yeah, that's not good, guys. This battery's shot. I mean, it's under half of what it's supposed to be. We'll do it one more time, and you'll be able to see here clearly. The battery's come a long way. 371 CCA. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. Well, state of charge, 73%. I mean, it could come back to life, maybe. Maybe if I put it on another rejuvenate cycle tonight. maybe she'll come back. And one of the things about this Foxwell is it's got this extra long cord so that you can hook it to your battery, and you should, for the most part, be able to get it inside your car so you can do things like your load test and everything if you don't have somebody that can help you. Now, this is the BT705 BT for Bluetooth. So if you're interested in this, remember, Prime Days are going on right now, guys. So you can get this thing at an even better price than you'd be able to if we were not on Prime Days. I'll put a link to the Foxwell down below this video. With that, I'm going to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Drop a comment below and tell me what you think of the car. And if you have any ideas on what might be wrong with this thing, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.